Well, hello there, students. Good afternoon, almost good evening. This is our fourth sentence put together with the 8 colors, the parts of grammar. So we have monkeys that are flying through the air, and down here they land on what we call this a tree branch, okay? The monkeys really jump so high up and, okay, why did I use specific? Because we can see the pictures. If I was reading a story and you could not see the pictures, I would say monkeys. I would not even need an article. I would put a capital M and I would start with monkeys. So monkeys is plural. Really jump. Why did I have to put that adverb really? That means it's not imaginary, okay? It's real. It's certain. All right? They jump in the trees. We can believe this. It's reality. They really do jump in the trees. It's like when somebody tells you they offer you more food and you said, no, I'm really full. I have eaten too much. Okay, so it's certain 100%. So we know these monkeys really jump high in the trees. So they jump so high up. Now that's like a phrase. Think about this. So up are both adverbs. High describes, what did we say? Adjective describes the noun, right? So the monkeys jumped high up. Now when we say so, this modifies the adjective. It's modifying the adjective. How high? So high. So you know when we talk about the degree, the temperature, and somebody will say, it's so hot out today, or it's so humid out today. That's the same thing. This is the extent or the degree of something. So it's so high, not just a little, but really high. High, we already know what high is. When somebody says in life to be successful, we have highs and lows, right? So it's like what we call the intensity. The intensity is when you're really up in a good mood, you're high. When you're really depressed, you're low. Well, the monkeys jumped high in the air. Up is to move toward a higher position. Okay? So like sometimes they are jumping so high up, but we could also say the CEO of the company, maybe you started a job and you were so good at your job, you say, wow, he or she is so high up in the company because they're really good. So now maybe they're the top boss, the CEO of the company. Or you have stocks in the stock market. And the stocks right now are so high up, okay? So the 3 words kind of go together as a phrase depending on what you're talking about. Remember the hot pink? I really like that I made that color hot pink because of the, remember? Fanboys. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. I'm going to keep reminding you guys. A for and, right? And what did we say? The conjunction connects. Remember that? We said the conjunction connects the verb. Jump and hang. What did the monkeys do? They jump and hang. We are connecting the two parts of speech that are the same. So we have the pronoun and they hang onto the branches. Again, this is the branches. All right, maybe I can now move this up a little so you can see the branches. They jumped way up in the trees and they're hanging. See, their hands are hanging on to the branches. Now let's look at they. That's third person, plural. I hope you guys can see this. And Ms. Christine did a lesson earlier on subject pronouns. They can also be called personal pronouns. So we have first, second, and third person. Singular. First person is I. I am the one speaking. Second person is you. It's the person spoken to. So my students. I'm the one speaking to the students, second person. The third person can be he, which is a male, she, female, or a thing. The third person is spoken of. So if teacher speaks to you about your friends, think about that. Ms. Christine, first, speaks to you, second, about your friends. Maybe it's a he and a she. Or about your dog. That's third person singular. Now we have plural, more than one. First person plural is we. Second person plural is you. Remember I said you can be 1, 2, or 100. Third person is they. So this is 1, this is 2 or more. We are talking about monkeys, plural, so we have to say third person they. So I am talking to you about who? About the monkeys. I'm speaking about the monkeys. Okay? Now, when we look at the verb hang, that is like suspended. They are suspended from the tree and they're hanging. There's a word called dangling. D-A-N-G-L-I-N-G. If you're hanging from something, the bottom of your body is usually dangling free. So the monkeys are hanging onto the branch, but the bottom of their bodies are dangling free. Now look at onto. Why did we say onto as a preposition instead of they hang on? Why didn't I just do on? Because on the tree, on the branches, means that they are already there. They are already on the surface. But if I say onto, that means movement. They are changing their location. They are going from the ground up in the air and landing onto the branch. Think about if you go to the library and there's a book on the table. The book is already on the table. When you walked in the library, it was already there. But then the librarian, she comes over and she puts 3 more books onto the table. So there's movement. The librarian moved and set more books onto the table. Again, because it's specific, you can see what monkeys I'm talking about. Branches would be a noun thing. Monkeys are a noun animal. Branches are a noun thing. If it's just one branch, it's CH. If it's more than one, we add ES whenever it ends in CH. If you look at this, this is the trunk of the tree. The roots are under the ground. We have the trunk of the tree, and then these are the branches. So the monkeys are down here and they jump and they hang on to the branches. So let's look here. We have 2 articles. Students forget these. We have 2, we have 3 adverbs. On 2, students forget the prepositions. Students forget and. So let Christine read the sentence the wrong way. Let me forget my articles, my conjunction, and my preposition. Monkeys really jump so high up, they hang branches. Listen to that. Monkeys really jump so high up, they hang branches. Now listen to the correct way. The monkeys really jump so high up and they hang onto the branches. The monkeys really jump so high up and they hang onto the branches. These prepositions and articles are very important. Okay? So that is the 4th sentence using all 8 colors. And so now, Ms. Christine, remember we're going to start the subcategories. We're going to go back to number 1. We're going to talk about nouns and maybe adjectives. I'll have to see. So tune in tomorrow for the next video and have a great night. Bye.